challenge. I'm just going to go with the 2 hour trek challenge now and not delineate it between Wednesday and Sunday, even though today's Saturday because I'm not streaming on Easter because I will not be around. So, how's everybody doing today? I don't have a whole lot of ideas going for me today. I've been busy with a lot of the other aspects of just creating things. I made another exploring creativity video, which I think Amy just spoiled. Oh my god. Um, yeah, so I made another video today, which I'll be putting out on Monday. I'm trying to figure out a set schedule for that, which is cool. And then I've been working on redesigning my website, which is also cool. I like it so far. That's the old one. This is the new one. It's just a lot cleaner. And I have like my YouTube stuff that I'm doing and my Twitch stuff, and then information on licensing, which is actually information on licensing is really, really important for me just because I do get the question. I don't get it a lot, but I do get the question, and I want to make sure people understand like what is okay and what isn't okay. And it's a lot of text to write, and I can't say that I'm the best at writing that kind of text, but it's getting there. It needs a little bit more refining, but overall I'm happy with it. So this week or today, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do in regards to a challenge because it's not Sunday, so I can't really grab the 2 hour trek Sunday challenge, and it's not Wednesday, so I can't use my composition quest log. So I might just mess around with random stuff for 2 hours, and it might just be make random crap for 2 hours and see what happens, or it could be something else entirely. I'm not entirely sure. At some point, I need to start working on the Color Jumper soundtrack, and that's something that I definitely want to do, but I just need to figure out what works best. So I'm just kind of going to hang out for a bit, and I don't know. I debated on whether to pour myself an alcoholic beverage, but I don't know if that's really the best idea. That, and it's like 2:30 in the afternoon. Who cares if it's a Sunday, right? Or a Saturday. I guess it's Saturday. I'm not used to streaming on Saturday. So, like I said, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do. I might just mess around with stuff. I mean, unless somebody can think of a good theme, it's 8 p.m. That's true. It is. Well, maybe instead of 2 hour track challenge, it can be an inebriated track challenge. That might be pretty fun. But then, I have to spend the rest of the day feeling like gross. But who knows? What the hell? I'll be right back. Amy, hold down the fort. If somebody comes in and asks what the hell's going on, tell them I'll be right back. I used to have like a pause button or a pause image for my stream, and I don't anymore. Oh, I think this is it. Bam. Oh, that's just for the... Why is it there? Oh. Okay. And then I can move this down because I want the chat and stuff there. That's kind of lame. I'll figure it out later. I will be right back, and then yeah, so I'll be back. Well, I sure didn't miss much here, it looks like. Okay, I'm back, obviously. Get rid of this pause thing. I don't like this pause image. Go away. Remove. It took so long because I was recording a video trying to drum up new followers, you know. Excuse me. Okay. Back to work. So, 2:48. I don't think this is going to be a timed challenge as much as it is just a hey, get hype video. Yeah, it's a Vine that I posted. It's right on the top. Look at that. Hilarious. So yeah, which is this lovely gem right here. It's Coke and vodka. Probably like 2 shots, maybe 2.5. It's kind of strong. Also, I should mention that I'm kind of a lightweight when it comes to liquor. So, hey Igor, how you doing, man? So, this challenge is not really as much of a challenge as it is just kind of hanging out for 2 hours and making stuff because, yeah, I don't have much of a theme this week because my schedule's all messed up. So, you're the one that's addicted to bunnies, Amy. So, what I'm thinking is that I'll just set a timer for 2 hours, but not really be, Oh, thanks, Firefox. I'm really glad that you decided to update right now. Really, I don't want to be limited by beep boop, limited by the timer, as much as I just want to kind of mess around. So I'll just start with an empty MIDI channel here, and excuse me. I wonder if that Vine will draw anybody in, you know. It's pretty funny. Anyway, don't look at internets anymore. So I don't know. I don't know if I should wait another 10 minutes until 3 o'clock. I don't think that it really matters terribly much. So I figure I'll just start messing around with stuff and see where it goes. First, I gotta drink more of this, just to get in the right mindset, you know. We don't have any grenadine in the house, which makes this taste a little bit worse, because we don't really have cherry Coke as well. Oh. Yeah, it's time zones suck, Igor, but I'm glad that you could swing by and say hello. So, yes, cheers. I don't drink a whole lot. So, I should just work on making stuff and see where it goes. I've been thinking more about doing ambient stuff, and it might be kind of old hat, but at the same time, I always enjoy doing it. So, you know, whatever. Let's try 128. Actually, one thing that I like is having like long pauses, and I'm really bad at having long pauses in songs. So maybe I can try to make something happen with this. That's really fast. And really low. So maybe this needs to be like 105. That's what I get. That sounds like Donkey Kong Country-esque. That is like exactly Donkey Kong Country right there. And then there's like a counter melody that's up here that's like the same thing repeated. Yep, that's exactly Donkey Kong Country. So, so with this stream, I'm very open to suggestions for, pretty much anything. I just want to. I was gonna change my Twitch update, my Twitch name, but whatever. So, any suggestions that people have, I am open to listen. Otherwise, I'm just trying to figure out a good hook to start, And maybe this is not the right way to go about it. That could work. That's really... It's not really the feeling I'm going for, though. Maybe this instrument just isn't the right one. Let's try something else. Valhalla, VSTs. I mean, I could try the piano again, see if that goes anywhere. It's a grand experiment to see if liquor actually helps make me a better musician or a worse one. I have a feeling it's the latter. So it's kind of the problem when you don't have any direction at all. It's like you don't know where to start. So you don't know like anything. So some kind of direction. Whew. Let's see if I can just idea generator. Google search. Enter your subject here. T1000 music. 9 myths uncovered about... Yeah, this is not... Oh my god. How T1000s are bringing sexy back. I like it. T1000, huh? Go away, Twitter. You're not part of the stream. Okay, I can go with that. Robots. Robots are always cool, right? Robots are always in season. Actually, I'm sick of using analog. I'm going to use Monarch this time. I don't use Monarch often enough, and it sounds hella cool. Aside from it being super tiny like all the other instruments. Definitely has the right vibe. Okay. Yeah. So we don't want a filter envelope because okay, why is that? So I don't want the envelope. Resonance down, contour. That's what I want. I just keep seeing things blink over here. Stop blinking. So, or maybe. Yeah, I like that better, except the decay is too long. Yeah. So we'll start out with something like this and see where this leads. It's too fast. This might have to get dropped down in tempo again. But it's a place to start, you know. Nope, needs to bring up in tempo. So 125. So that's also extremely loud. So that's not amazing, but you know. And then we got to get a drum machine because the 80s. I know there's kicks, snare. I'll just grab a couple random ones. Those are too bassy. Yeah, that's better. Okay. It might have to be halftime. So that sounds really boring right now. And that's to be expected. It's always really boring when you start out, you know. It's something you got to work towards. The snare is always one of the more important pieces of this puzzle. So you got to make sure that you're setting it up properly. And the kick has that weird little click at the beginning, which is this guy, and I'm not entirely sure why it's there. But if I leave it out, no, that's still not bad. Overdrive. Let's beat the crap out of the snare. lower its volume because it's going to be really loud. No. Okay. Back to this. This seems too long of a note. This is not distorted enough for me. And this is also not distorted enough for me. Apparently, I just want everything to be crunched into oblivion. But hey, why not? You know? Another thing we can do with this is, since it's T1000 music, we can get some like random industrial clangs and stuff like that. Which I actually used in a song in the past, but I don't care. I used these instruments, or this recording actually, I think. Which sound pretty cool on their own, but once you mess around with them a bit, you can make some pretty neat stuff. What the hell? There we go. Servo sounds. Yeah, I don't know if I have any of those. This sounds like somebody banging around a can. I can definitely find servo sounds. But for the moment, we'll just we'll stick with this and see how it goes. It's kind of loud, but you can always just fix that here. This kick needs to be louder too. One of the important things with this kind of style of music is how you sidechain it. And that's important for making the kick sound louder because you're ducking out the bass when the kick comes in. I mean, obviously this is not going to loop every bar, so I'm just going to turn it off for the moment. Yeah, I don't think I have any like servo sounds. Machine. What do I got? Growls and whooshes. Heavy machinery. This is kind of a poor field recording of when they were doing our tearing up our street. Some kind of cool stuff in here. chainsaw. More chainsaws. R.I.P. tree. That was the tree in my front yard. I was really sad when that went. That's a big mechanized, I think, thing, but it had basically tank treads. So that was pretty cool. And shitty brakes. Bye, tree. So many noises. And that was like a grinder for the stump or something. I don't think these are actually going to work too well. Except for maybe the stuff at the beginning. No, and that was too loud. Okay, what else do we got? Mechanical. Tape machine. That might work. So if I do this tape machine and we take a little chunk of it and we like pitch it down while it's playing, I think that would work. So we do a frequency shifter and change the fine adjustment while it's moving. Might have to do the that's kind of neat. Oops. My wife just sent me a message saying somebody was in their store. And I don't know who it is. Minnesota Orchestra. Alan Cumming, the Scottish character actor, author. Ooh. That's neat. I got a lot more drinks to drink. I can already feel it. Which is not good for me. I don't like being a lightweight. I'm just a big wuss. But the good thing about being a lightweight is that it does not cost me a lot to get drunk. Or a lot of time, for that matter. So, you know. Well, this definitely calls for some bass guitar stuff. I recently actually plugged in my amp down here, so I won't have to do as much crap to get this thing to work right away. So like you can actually hear it without me blazing out the volume. That's a little too much. Also, granted, it's not a very expensive amp, so... So yeah, I'll mess around with this. I can toss a guitar rig on here, and that'll help. Like I mentioned in the past, guitar rig takes up a ton of memory, which sucks, but it definitely has some good stuff to it. Yeah. There's so much noise, though. Like, I'm not even touching anything. Oh my god. Ugh. Interesting, Furball. You know, I'm all about adding story elements to this, and I do have some recordings of breaking glass. If I can find out my transients creaking and breaking glass. At some point, I actually do have some windows that I want to shatter in a controlled environment. Because this is more like me taking glass and like rending it. Because there wasn't a lot of glass to break. Obviously, I wasn't doing it with my bare hands. But there's that. Another thing I can do is kind of layer things up. I'm in A here, right? No, this is C. That's why I wasn't able to play it correctly on the guitar. Good job, Ben. I've decided to stop giving myself A pluses because I say that a lot. And I don't deserve them. That actually helps a lot. It was missing some high-end stuff. And this helps. Another thing I'm not a huge fan of with this clang is just how reverberatory it, that's not a word. But just how yeah. See, this makes it sound kind of almost rhythmic. Okay, I'm actually going to change my title to Kinda Drunk Music Production Stream. Because that's a little bit more accurate. I'm not really doing the 2-hour track challenge right now. I'm just kind of dicking around. I got a long way to go on this thing. Okay. Back to work. So I can grab some drum kits. I need a reverse cymbal sound, which shouldn't be too hard to find. Cyber snare. Actually, that might work. It doesn't have to be a cymbal. It just needs to be reversed in a way to just lead up to the next section. You know. So we got that. Perfect. So I watched Die Hard with a Vengeance last night for the first time. That movie's really good. I had seen the first one before, and I had never seen the second one until maybe a couple weeks ago. And then I saw the third one last night, and I was very pleased with it. I don't know what the hell went wrong with the fourth one, because that one was just a nightmare zone. Compared to the rest of them, anyway. That's too loud. That could stand to go for a little bit longer. That's good. The snare does not have a lot of low end, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find another snare and just do a little bit of layering. Actually, let's bring in our old buddy, the Cyber Snare, and just cut out the high frequencies. Lower the volume. Change the start point. Yeah, that should work. Nope. Excuse me. If I do a little bit of overdriving to it, just to give it a little more high end, it should fix the problem. Doing a lot of overdriving here today. So that's neat. Oh, it sounds low. Yeah. Duh. So I'll lower the volume, and I'm actually going to filter out the very low ends because I don't want them. Yeah. So that's just, it's basically a noise oscillator on top of there, but whatever. Yeah. And then the release for this should be a little bit higher, and with the tape machine, I'm thinking about giving it like a super fast stutter. Because right now it sounds more like a whine. Which is cool. But I can go deeper than that, and yeah, now it sounds like some robot. So I need to figure out a name for this song at some point too. So this is basically the lead-in to the song. Let me guess, I messed up my guitar rig. God damn it, guitar rig, I hate you. What was it? I think it was saw bass. Oops, there we go. It's not much of an intro. There. Let's just do, oops. Well, this is interesting. That gives the adding the saw wave on top gives it a little bit more definition when the note strikes. Oops, if I play it in the right spot. Rather than this. So it gives it a lot more high end, which is nice. I don't really know what I'm going to do with the piano in this case. Probably nothing. I mean, I can just go the really low note. Sure, why not? Another layer. That's exciting. I'm actually going to turn down all these instruments a little bit because they're all kind of loud. They're still all kind of loud. So, if I were to record some super cheesy, like cyberpunk lyrics, what would they be? What I did with one of my songs was I did in the future, everything is chrome. Yeah, see, this was one of the lyrics in my song, actually. I just did in the future, when robots take over. When will robots take over? Robots in disguise. Robots take over the world. No, see, I want to pull some like dystopian future lyrics and be like, bring this guy over. I mean, I could be like super tongue in cheek about it, and where is it? Get my announcer air. In the year 2005, robots finally ascended. Yeah, it's I don't know if I can do that. But it's so dumb and good it might work. I just have to know what to say. Okay, guys, I need suggestions. In the year 2005, the first AI was finally built. I don't know if I have enough booze for this. It quickly overwhelmed humanity with its superior ER. The laws of robotics, huh? Humanity thought the laws of robotics would save them, but oh no, I'm well aware of the laws of robotics. But you know, this is starting to feel like some kind of really bad movie trailer from the 80s. The machines hacked themselves and brought upon us the apocalypse. Now only a handful of humans remain, struggling for survival. Yeah, I don't know. This might not work, but I don't know slash care. So I in the year 2005, the first AI was finally built. However, humanity thought the laws of robotics would save them. I don't have a nice voice like you do, Furball. I don't have like the super low gravelly voice. But, you know, that's not going to stop me. I'm hearing, oh, there's an echo on here, or the reverb on here, that's why. There still should be. Yeah. Just talk to myself for the next hour and 20 minutes. In the year 2005, the first AI was finally built. Humanity thought the laws of robotics would save them, but the machines hacked themselves and brought upon us the apocalypse. Now, oh my God, that scared the hell out of me. God damn it. Okay. Oh my God, that was hilarious. Let's try again. Okay. In the year 2005, the first AI was finally built. Humanity thought the laws of robotics would save them, but the machines hacked themselves and brought upon us the apocalypse. Now, only a handful of humans remain, struggling for survival. Good enough. We got our intro, people. We got an intro to this song. Oh, boy. In the year 2005. Okay, so when it comes to this, I feel like the compression I have here is too boomy for actual, like production. Like I use this, Amy, with your announcer voice for your game, and that's good because I'm just saying like one or two words, but this is like too long. Oh my God. It's like all the liquor settled on the bottom. In the year 2005. In the year 2005, the first AI was finally built. Humanity thought the laws of robotics would save them, but the machines hacked themselves and brought upon us the apocalypse. Okay, so this actually needs to go out another loop. I just want there's things that I want to do like during this stupid little monologue. Brought upon us the apocalypse. So now only a handful of humans remain. In the year 2005,
the first AI was finally built. Humanity thought the laws of robotics would save them, but the machines hacked themselves and brought upon us the apocalypse. Now, only a handful of humans remain, struggling for survival.
Oh my god, it's so bad. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing. It's awesome. Hey, I got a spam tweet. I don't want to protest somebody. I don't care. Go away. Although I should send out a message to everybody on the Twitters. About 50% drunk working on a song about robots.
In the year
Okay, so I feel like this should have a little bit more of a lead-in.
In the year 2005, the first AI was finally built. Humanity thought the laws of robotics would save them, but the machines hacked themselves
The machines hacked themselves.
and brought upon us the apocalypse.
I also had a sound effect of like a bomb going off or something. Let's see if I can find that. That works for different reasons. Also, this should probably start at the beginning of the loop like this. And this should be a lot quieter.
In the year 2005, the first
In the year 2005. Gotta get like the Keanu Reeves thing going, you know.
In the year 2005, the first AI was in the year 2005, the first AI was finally built. Humanity thought the laws of robotics would.
The other thing I could do is how would I do that? It's like the generic computer noise where you just have like beeping in random tones. Actually no, I need that. I can get rid of that and is it just like an arpeggiator? Let's see. So let's just create basically not really any kind of scale, but just a bunch of notes. And then we set the style to random, and we set the steps. We can set the steps to 2, I think. That's octaves.
5. The first AI. 5.
That's too much. We can get rid of the release and bring these up like
5. The first AI. 5. The first.
Oh boy.
5. The first AI. 5. The first AI was finally built. Humanity thought the laws of
So what I can do with this then is I can like fade it in and out because obviously we don't want this to be
Humanity thought the laws of robotics would save them, but the machines hacked themselves and brought upon.
Oh boy. And this might be terrible. I don't really care.
In the year 2005.
Okay, so I was looking for a bomb before. I know I had one somewhere. Yeah, something like this.
But the machines hacked themselves and brought upon us the apocalypse.
Obviously that's too loud, but it gets the point across. I don't understand how people can regularly produce music while intoxicated under either liquor or other beverages or substances. Just a second. Hi, how's it going? Oh, whatever.
Good. So I want coffee this game and it started it. So what happens? We paid attention to the fucking dog. Like, seriously. There was a dog that was with him. It wasn't his dog. There was a dog that was with him and we're like, oh, dog, dog.
I'm trying.
You and your cocktails.
Yeah,
Only when I'm gone.
I'm such a lush.
Only when I'm gone. What are you drinking?
Well, we don't have grenadine, but it's just the Coke and vodka. And
Cherry?
vanilla. It's okay.
It's delicious.
Yeah, I'm a little flushed.
Yeah, just a little. You're cute.
It's okay.
I'm gonna go play some paper jam and
Okay.
just kind of relax.
Yeah, I've got like an hour left, but I'm not really under any particular schedule today, so.
You do your thing, you have fun. I'm gonna hang out with the kids.
The kids?
One, two, kids. Was girl on camera?
No. She could be if she comes over here. Nope.
No, I don't think so. She's gonna come hang out with me.
Okay. And I'm back. Although I'm sure all of that was transmitted anyway.
Machines hacked themselves and brought upon us the apocalypse.
Oh my god, that's still really loud. So, just EQ that down and out a little bit.
Now, only a handful of humans remain, struggling for survival.
Volume levels are all over the place. But, you know, it's getting there. So how's everybody doing today? I don't think I've asked that yet. It's been an interesting day. Been busy. But, you know, not bad. So I'm wondering, yeah, so much distortion here. Yeah, I'm not going to get much interesting stuff out of this one, but maybe if I start a new patch that is not so crazy distorted, I can... Yeah, that might work for some various things. But for the moment, I just need to kind of figure out where this is going. I have a feeling that instead of that route, I should work on like a pad patch or something like that. So I'm going to try to figure that out. Just bring everything over. Nothing fancy. And see where we go from there. So, I mean, even if this is as far as we get on this song, and we still have like an hour left, but even if this is as far as we get, I'm fairly pleased with this just because of how ridiculous it is. Regards to this, I might as well like lock this into the C minor scale.
Humanity thought the laws of robotics would save them, but the machines hacked themselves and brought upon us the apocalypse. Now, only a handful of humans remain, struggling for survival.
So we'll bring in our good friend the Super Saw, which is always fun. And really, this focuses on a lot of like power chords, so it's not too hard. Ugh. Too high. Yeah, and then we can just lower that, bring that up. And we should be good there. It's very piercing still, which I'm not a fan of, but... It's kind of a crappy Super Saw. If I do say myself, say so myself. So I'm gonna try to mess around with the EQ a little bit. That's better. It's too much detuning. So aside from that, I want to add a bit of delay on the high end of that. Okay. So, doing these little micro transitions, I think, actually help a lot. So, doing stuff like that. So, I can't say I'm a fan of the first half of this while the volume goes up and down, but yeah, I'll just do it myself. That'd be easier. Now I'm paranoid, like, about Twitch just not working sometimes. It's just like, am I still going? I'm still going. Okay. Just because, like, you know, that one time where it just didn't work, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, what if it never works again? Okay, so we've established the scene. Now what the hell are we going to do? I mean, the next thing we could do is cut this and basically create another section. So after that, it just like fades out. And then I like how it kind of like staggers out. So next thing we can do is, one thing I like to do with FamiTracker at least is to take the same melody line but change up the instrument that plays it, so we can see if this will create any interesting things. My vocabulary seems to be diminishing as this stream goes on. I know one thing, I'm going to be taking a nap when this is done. Because it's almost done. It's tapered on the bottom, so you see it's a lot easier to drink. Or there's a lot less to drink anyway. That's not as grungy and hardcore as I would like it to be. This might be a job for Massive. And I'm okay with that. Not that kind of Massive, though. It's also extremely loud in my brain. I think it needs to be dropped by an octave as well. So I'm gonna do that. And then let's see. I want to do a little bit of a low pass. It's still not grungy enough. Let's see if I add another couple instruments here. See if I can make it a little bit dirtier. Right now I'm just grabbing stuff at random and seeing if I like it. Yeah, that's better. And like I always say when I use Massive, I do enjoy its reverb. And what happens if I bring that overdrive back? Okay, one thing I don't like about this overdrive, or the... Let's try small reverb. What am I missing here? One thing I do like about this is it kind of creates its own little delay, but I'm going to accentuate that. That helps. It also diminishes the volume quite a bit because I think there's some phase cancellation going on. But I can always just boost it back up with a compressor. Oops. Okay, so we should add a couple more layers here just to flesh it out a bit. This kind of sucks, if I'm gonna be honest. That's better. But this is still like too farty. And I'm not entirely sure why. I don't think it's the bit crushing. Yeah, it's not even doing anything. That's weird. a little better. But it's just not... It doesn't have the punch that I want. And I'm not sure how I can get that without going kind of whole hog. On like with like a big guitar amp or something. Yeah. Maybe it's the fact that these are so short. Yeah. No, maybe if I get rid of this. That helps. Maybe if I just put that on an LFO, because I don't really care exactly where it is. I just want it to move because right now it's just... There we go. I don't need that. And since we're messing with this, we should mess with some other envelopes and just try to make it a little bit more interesting. So let's try a chorus with the dry wet. Okay, this calls for new drums. Like the first half is fine, but now we need some drums that aren't generic. So, yeah. These are like happy hardcore kicks. I think that might be a little too much. Because I can take this and I can distort it myself too. Yeah. I actually have to use the bathroom. So I'll be back in a second. I'll just loop this bit right here. I'll finish this too.
In the year 2005, the first AI was finally built. Humanity thought the laws of robotics would save them, but the machines hacked themselves and brought upon us the apocalypse. Now, only a handful of humans remain, struggling for survival.
I think we can figure something out in 45 minutes. As always with the snare, we're going to add a little bit of reverb and stuff to it just to give it a little bit more weight. And we'll see what happens with this. I don't like that kick. It's kind of boring. Yeah. Oops. Yeah. That's a start. I need some hats, though. Oops, that's not it. Nothing fancy. I'm kind of not sure where I'm going with this. This needs some oscillation, though. It's, bonjour. Hello, Ollie. How are you doing? I don't really know if I pronounced that correctly. I probably did not, because I don't have really much of an excuse. I'm just, I finished my drink, and now it is... the poison is coursing through my veins. You know. That kind of emo stuff. I realized why I don't drink very often. Because I'm not very good at it. But that's not going to stop me from making a song. I drank Coke and vodka, basically. And it was alright. It had a lot of vodka in it. More than I usually have, I think. So, I'm going to listen to the whole song all the way through because it's cheesy.
In the year 2005, the first AI was finally built. Humanity thought the laws of robotics would save them, but the machines hacked themselves and brought upon us the apocalypse. Now, only a handful of humans remain, struggling for survival.
Yep, you got it, Ollie. Kung Fury was a very interesting movie. I'd like to know what is making this so atonal. I guess there are a lot of contributing factors to that. So. The kick is super loud for this. And the snare, I'm going to layer with another snare. Try to get something a little bit oops, yeah, just try to get another just different type of transient in there, and I think that'll help. Okay, that's a little better. So it's like trying to figure out where exactly this is going to go. Let's mess with that in a second. So much feedback, and it's not even like doing anything. I messed up right at the end. Sounds pretty cool. Nothing fancy, but it helps bring about different chords, which is the important part. I could bring this part back too. So this goes a little hard on the high end frequencies, so I'm going to try to pull those back a little bit. I like that they're there, but they're just a little loud. So now I'm just copying and pasting stuff. I don't know if that means I'm lazy or if I just don't know what I'm doing. I'm really not a fan of this synth. Sounds better as just yeah. It sounds better as just like a stab rather than a pad. My chair keeps moving backwards. I mean, as is tradition for these songs, I might just make it a shorter one today. Partially because I'm actually really tired now, thanks to the alcohol. I don't know why I'm laughing. That wasn't funny. The other thing I could do is I could just load up a video game and play that. Is this the... Oh, that's not what I wanted to affect. I don't care about that. I wanted to affect this. There, that's better. That's not useful anywhere. Okay, so yeah. We'll duplicate this out and get another interesting loop, and then I'm gonna take care of this one and then go take a nap. This was a very good experiment because I could figure out what doing a slightly intoxicated stream was like, but in the end, I am not a terribly exciting drunk person, which is too bad. But at the same time, it's like I needed to know. Okay, so what I can do is I'll get my guitar and try to do a riff. We'll see how well this goes. Because I'm not the best guitarist. So it'd almost be easier just to use my bass for the lead, but you know, I gotta continue to try to branch out. It's so friggin' loud, oh my god. So I'll mess around with stuff. I don't know if I like that. Guitar. Let's just go to lead. Sure. I don't like that lead though. Edgy. Ramfire. Here we go. Rammstein. This is what I need. Yeah, this is actually kind of what I do need. Sure. Mess around with some stuff. Let's get this set up properly, though. I guess it kind of is set up properly. That's not the right tone that I want. I do like the first part. That's gonna mess up my fingers tomorrow. I'm definitely not used to playing the guitar. The strings are so small. And really, this first part should probably just be the lead. So let's just mess with stuff. Guitar to stay put without falling over, or cat knocking it over for that matter. So as far as this effect is concerned, I like it for the most part, but I feel like it needs a bit more interesting things going on. So I'm going to create those interesting things. Yeah. So that last bit wasn't really right. I thought I could get away with it just because, oh, it's so grungy, but you know. Ugh, stupid headphone cable. Get out of here. That's way better. I sometimes consider moving my camera to like up and over, so when I play the piano or I play the bass and the guitar and stuff, it's easier to see what I'm doing. One thing I know for sure, I'm not doing a piano solo at the end of this. Breaking that. Yeah. This is a weird one. But it's cool. I think that starts a little too low.
In the year 2005, the first AI was finally built. The first AI was finally built. Humanity thought the laws of robotics would save them, but the machines hacked themselves and brought upon us the apocalypse. Now, only a handful of humans remain, struggling for survival.
Oh boy. This is not heavy enough. That's a little better. Gotta fix a couple notes that I'm realizing were way off. And wrong, but whatever. Yeah, I think, I mean, I could work on this track for a lot longer still, but at the same time, I'm getting progressively more tired because I'm a lightweight and I suck. So what I might do is I might just finish this up, do a little bit of mastering on it, and, whoops. Call it a day. I can't wait to listen to this one again on Monday, because you know how it goes. You had a little bit to drink, and then you listen to yourself later, and you're like, "Oh my God, is that what they sound like? Or is that what I sound like? Drunk Ben, is that what he sounds like?" Watch your ears, I'm sorry. Okay. Well, that's a song.
2005, the first AI was finally built. Humanity thought the laws of robotics would save them, but the machines hacked themselves and brought upon us the apocalypse. Now, only a handful of humans remain, struggling for survival.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to call the stream for today. I had a lot of fun, and it's a little bit shorter than usual, and I apologize for that, but circumstances. So I want to thank everybody for showing up and hanging out today. I really appreciate it. It's always good fun to have some regulars show up and hang out and say hi. And this was a fun song. It was a little weird, but there's nothing wrong with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, leave page. I'm going to take a bit of a nap, and then I'm going to go post this to SoundCloud and export this to YouTube and all the general so-and-so things that happen. So Yeah. If you liked what you saw here, feel free to follow me on Twitter, which is Ben_Burns, Burnes. And I have to sneeze, so hopefully I can finish this before that. My Twitch handle is the same, Ben_Burns. And my YouTube channel is also Ben_Burns, but it's prefaced with the plus. Please consider subscribing to my channels, either YouTube or Twitch, just to get notifications of when I start creating something new, because I'm always creating something new. And yeah, if you liked it, give it a like if you're on YouTube. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.